Hey guys, it's me, Carla again. I know it look a little bit weird, but I don't have an editing program where I can show you a final look at first, and then you just follow on to see how I recreate it. So, this is the eye look that I did for my friend's engagement party, which is actually a recreated look from a YouTuber, Jocelyn Hill. I think it's a Valentine's Day smoky look that she just recently did. My eye keeps watering because I pricked it by accident with my nails. And yeah, so this is my interpretation of it. So like recreated. So it's completely different products. Yes. So products I am using, I'll also link her video down below. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's so pretty, so funny as well. Because it's three colours, three colours I'm using are the two Jordana brow and eyeshadow powder in 04 and 05. And then also, because you need a black for it, as you can tell, I'm using Blackout out of the Naked 2 palette, as everyone probably already knows. And then I will also do my whole face and everything if my eye doesn't stop. If my eye stops watering. Anyways, let's get on to it. So, what I did with this eye, as you can tell, and it's watering, it's so annoying, that's that. So, if that's like a different colour to the rest of my skin, it's because I used NYX eyeshadow base in Skin Tone. There it is. If the quality is any better to what it is when I record on my laptop, it's because I'm recording on my iPhone. If anyone is wondering or wants to know, I guess, I have the iPhone 4S, and the iPhone 5 is out here in Australia, but I didn't really see the point in getting it. I am saving up to get a video camera so I have like better quality videos, and also because my son is starting to try and crawl now, so I want to record everything and be able to put it onto my laptop, but not on my phone, because in case I lose my phone. And yeah, so anyways, so I'm just using this side of the brush that comes in the Naked 2 palette, because it's kind of like a concealer brush, so it's synthetic. So I'm just going to use this mirror, you can see. So, as you can see, you can see my son, and I've got my phone stuck to a shoebox with blue tack so it doesn't go anywhere. Anyways, so this is the mirror out of my haul video that I got from Big W. It's like $2-3, and it's one of those ones where you can hold it like this or angled and have it sitting, or have it sitting like that, so you can use the bigger side. But anyways, so all you want to do is put all of that all over your lid. So just like that. I did get some on my lashes, but that's okay. It does look messy. I might have put a little bit too much product on, but yeah. With this, because I am using a lot of dark shadows, I am doing my foundation last, which, as Jocelyn says in her videos, if you're not skilled like a professional makeup artist, it's probably best to do that. My eye is watering so bad. Should not have poked myself. Yeah, she said it's best to do eyeshadow and then do your foundation. No matter what kind of look especially with this look because it's a lot of dark shadows. So if you have fallout, it's fine. It won't get stuck to your foundation or anything like that. So first I'm going to go in with the number 4, which is brown, the Jordana ones. I got from Crush Cosmetics, I'm pretty sure. Can't particularly remember how much they were. Oh no, I got these from Beauty Joint, not Crush Cosmetics. That's right. And I will link the price down below and also the link to Beauty Joint. Anyway, so you just want to put this all over to the lid, just up to the crease, but not in the crease because you're going to smudge it out. So just like this. And I just packed it on both sides. And the brush I'm using is just an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. There. Which I think I got these from Beauty Joint as well. If my nails are dirty, I'm sorry, it's from doing this eye. So, yeah, just... And if you hear my son, it's because he just woke up from his nap. Now I might do a mini, like very tiny haul at the end of this video. I just got shampoo and conditioner from Beauty Bay. It's the Big Sexy Hair Volume stuff because I have a lot of hair, but it's thin, so it doesn't volumize as much. And at the moment, I'm using the Tony & Guy Cleanse, I think it is, shampoo and conditioner because it's volumizing. And it works well, but I mean it's really expensive. So, just taking a blending brush, and it's just by Revlon, which I got from Cosmetics Plus, I think it is, and just blend that out. I do circular, and then windshield. Might look a little bit messy, but that sort of the smoky look you're going for. So, hang on 1 second, I just need to give my Bubba a toy to occupy him with. And this is his little robot. He loves this thing because it's got reflection so he can see himself. Anyway, sorry for that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back in with that colour and just put some on, tab it. Don't want to take too much excess off actually. Just going to sit on my butt instead of my legs because my legs are dead, and just put that in the crease. Jocelyn Hill uses a lot of MAC products in her videos, which I don't mind actually because you can find a lot of cheap dupes for it. But here in Australia, MAC is really expensive, like ridiculously expensive. Cause like their foundations are like $49 here, it was something like that, and like yeah, all their lipsticks are like $30 instead of like 15 over in the States. Ugh, watering so much. So I've sort of like been looking around and stuff, and I actually already had this stuff when I saw that video. So I thought I might give it a go, and I think it worked out quite well. It's not like an exact of it, but it's like the same concepts, I would say. So blend that out a little bit more. And like I said, it's okay if this is like discolored compared to the rest of your face, because you're going to put your foundation on and it's all going to blend in. So then I'm going to take 05 Brunette, which is actually what I feel in my brows. But yesterday I actually used this one, and it looked a little bit more natural. If my hair looks any darker than what it did last time, because had just dyed my hair last time, I dyed it again because the colour kept running out so badly every time I would wash my hair. So I just put a permanent in, and it was the L'Oreal Excellence Cream one in Mahogany Red, which actually, I don't know if it's coming up, it's sort of purpley a little bit, which I like actually. So yeah, you're just going to take that brunette and just put it on the lid. And what I'm doing, I'm not swiping the colour, I'm actually just dabbing like that, because I find that more product gets on the brush. And my son is playing with his new clothes. Anyways, so what you're going to do is you're going to take that same blending brush, and I just got like a old towel here where I just sort of spot clean it. I'm just going to blend that in as well. Whatever fallout you do have, you can just take a brush and swipe it away. Or I use my son's baby wipes, and I just wipe away. This is my skin. It's so discolored. Like, I get yellow around my mouth, and this yellow here is actually just my skin. It's not from the skin tone or anything. It's not from the eyeshadow base. It's actually the colour of my skin. It's so discolored, so shiny, and ugh, so bad since I've had bub, but so it happens when you have children. So, anyways, with this eye, I did use NYX single eyeshadow in just black, but I didn't find that it held on to these colours well. So the only really good matte black that I've found is Blackout in the Naked 2 palette. So I'm going to use that, and just with the same brush, but I've spot cleaned it. So just dabbing in, just like I did with these. And you're just going to put this on probably up to about here. So from here down, that half of your eyelid. Because then you're going to blend it out, because you don't want it to cover the brown. So, like that. And this is where I find you get the most fallout, obviously. I'm not going to put it in the inner corner or anything. I'll show you what you do in the inner corner on this side, because I couldn't with this side because it's watering. Anyways, taking that same blending brush, you're just going to blend that out and up a little bit. You want to blend up. Because you want the black on your lid, but the brown up here. So, as you can tell, it's not as black, so I'm going to go back in with the black and dab and sweep so it stays on that section. So, just sort of blend out that bit. And as you can tell, it's a little bit streaky there, which I absolutely hate. So, so I'm going to take baby wipe. I love baby wipes. I don't particularly like using makeup remover wipes. I don't know why. I just like baby wipes because my skin doesn't react to them, which is strange. But actually it makes more sense because baby skins are a lot more sensitive than, as you would say, someone with actual sensitive skin. So, yeah. So what I'm going to take is another blending brush. Spot clean. And it's the scandaleyes EB13, which I got as a free gift on the Black Friday sales when I bought the Midnight Lace face set, where it comes with the 3 brushes and the kabuki, and you get free eyeshadow with it, and that was the brush with it, and I quite like it actually. It's a little bit dirty. And I'm just going to use this to blend out the inner corner where it's streaky. And there you go. Anyways, so as for highlight, I'm going to use Real Techniques base shadow brush, as you can see. So it just looks like this. I might do another video after this because I'll already have my makeup on how a demonstration using the Models Prefer brush cleaner, which I quite like actually. It is going to highlight your brow bone with this, and you will see how I feel in my brows with this as well. Sorry if it's a long video, I will try and edit it because I do have iMovie on my phone, not on my laptop because I don't have a MacBook. Anyways, okay, so eyeliner. The one I'm using is Maybelline Master Precise in black. It's just a felt tip one. It's like that. I quite like this. I stopped using it. I like this actually. I'm just gonna line it. And on my other eye, I sort of did a wing a little bit. My eyebrows look terrible. I do, with my eyebrows, I do try and get them professionally waxed, but it's like $15. So I'm trying to find a wax that I can use at home. I did use a NADS one, but after a while it doesn't pull the hairs out or anything. So I got the FIT one. If I can find it. FIT. Which I actually could not find it. And I don't know, I don't particularly really like it. So if anyone knows one, can you please let me know? So what I'm going to, first mascara I'm going to use is Bad Girl Lash by Benefit. Now Benefit is sold in Australia. It's sold at Maya. I don't know if it's sold at David Jones, and it is quite expensive actually. I have the Professionals Primer, and that alone is $50 here in Australia. So, coating my lashes. Now I'm not putting false eyelashes on in this video, even though I did wear false eyelashes on the night, but because my eyes watering, I'm not going to. And if you can tell, they are my real lashes. They are quite long, but they're not very thick. Ugh, my eye. It's ridiculous. I'm going to put another video up tomorrow. Probably be a get ready video. Next mascara I'm going to use is Rimmel Scandaleyes Mascara Extreme Black. I really need to use this up because I've only used it once. Just has a brush like that. They're both thick brushes, but I just tried it on this eye and I quite like how they go together. Does get a little bit clumpy, but I don't mind that. Okay, so For the bottom waterline, I'm using Rimmel Scandaleyes pencil in black. I love this. Absolutely love this. I'm just going to place this mirror here. Which I actually probably should do for my foundation. So I'm just going to waterline my waterline. Now if it does get on your lower lash line, just take a wipe or a Q-tip or anything like that and just rub it off because you're going to put colour there. Like that. Ugh, look like I've been kicked in the face. Anyways, okay, so on for foundation. For primer, I'm going to use my Hard Candy Sheer Envy primer. That's what it looks like. I'm just going to use that. Just a little bit. Probably about that much. That might even be a little bit too much. And over the face. This might be a really quick face, but because I don't want this video to be too long. Actually, I quite like the way the bottom lash line is looking without the actual eyeshadow, so I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to use my FIT 120 with, I generally use my Jordana lace 928, but I use this for my whipped foundation, but it's dirty, so trying to amuse my son. So I'm going to try it with, can't find it, with my Jordana lace 602, because I've heard that this is really good for foundation. So what I'm going to do is put some on the back of my hand, a little too much. This is runny, so you need to work quick with it. And I'm just going to use my finger and dab it all over my face. Yeah, way too much. Oops. So, I'm just gonna, and that's that in. I quite actually like this brush for foundation, actually. I would actually use it for contouring, but sort of made my bronzer and stuff go a little bit patchy. Sorry if that is looking really out of colour, but I swear it matches me quite well, actually. Around. Son almost, he can roll, so I can crawl now, so he's going everywhere. Anyways, so put that, have it everywhere. And yeah, now concealer. Extremely long video. 2 I'm using is my Maybelline FIT concealer in Fair. I use this first. Then I use the Rimmel Match Perfection in Ivory. Yeah, so putting this on first. Looks really light, but is a little bit, but not as it's showing up. And I'm just going to take my foundation brush and blend that out. To be honest, doing my makeup is actually stopped my eye from watering. That's strange. Now for setting this, I generally use a powder, but I knew I had an e.l.f. high definition under eye setting powder, which I couldn't find, and I used yesterday, and I'm absolutely in love with it. Okay, 1 second, I'm going to put my son right. Hey baby, say hi, say hi. It's only just started to crawl, so looks weird, I know, but it matches, trust me. Okay, so I'm going with this, and this is what I'm used to highlight. So down here and up along. Sort of like fill that in. Looks like a lot, probably is, but this is the way I do it. And up my nose area. Looks kind of weird. Cupid's bow, a little too much under Cupid's bow, but. And I actually started doing it along here from when Jocelyn did hers, and I actually quite like it. So taking foundation and brush and just dabbing that, not in any circular motions or anything, just dabbing it out. Now I am going to be buying a beauty blender tomorrow or Friday or Saturday even, because there's a shop up the road from my house, actually, surprisingly, in Ipswich, believe it or not, and it sells heaps of stuff that is sold on Camera Ready Go, I think it is, where I got my Ben-Nye powder, which is still coming in the mail. Hopefully it comes today, actually. And yeah, so that is that. Actually, yeah, I really like it without the shadow. Anyways, so to set that, I'm going to be using e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. It does have a pink tinge to it, but it didn't really oxidize my face or anything, which I was really worried that it would, but it didn't, so yeah. Anyways, same brush, no wait, wrong brush. but it's from the same person. This is such an unorganized video. Oh my god. Yes, I know, Lachlan. So I'm just going to be using the Real Techniques setting brush. This looks like that. It's pretty big actually. I was going to use this one, which I actually might actually. Yeah, so just spot cleaning. Anyway, so it comes out like this. A lot is in the top, but I just put it in the lid here. So I just dab it in once, get like that much product, and then tap it into the lid. It's really bad because I have my fan on. And just set my under eye. Actually, no, I'm going to use my setting brush. And just set pretty much where I highlighted with this, even my nose and forehead. Really long video. I will seriously try and trim the video down. And I don't sweep, I dab, because it doesn't move any of the product, which some people like to use their fingers for the concealer. I don't, because I feel like my finger is just wiping away the product, so that's why I use brushes. Yeah, baby. So for the rest of my face, I'm just going to use, if I can bloody well find. Now it fell. My Savvy loose powder, Perfect Finish loose powder in translucent. This is like $6 from Priceline. I really like it. I don't really like it for the under eye, that's why I use something else. But for the rest of the face, and so I just grab my powder brush, Real Techniques, swirl it whatever's in the top, and just dab it. Now it may look like I'm dabbing pretty hard, which I actually am, but I love a matte finish face, and this is what I do just to achieve it. Not powdery, but matte, because I'm oily and shiny, so I don't like dewy kind of looks. And I got it on my earrings, so now they're not shiny, and now they are. Yeah. Okay. Contouring. I'm just going to use my sleek forming face form contouring and blush palette in light. So yeah, I'm just gonna give my son his rustic. So there you go, Bubby. Yeah, because he's teething. I'm so sad. But yeah. So what I'm gonna use for this, I was gonna use this, but it goes on too harsh. So I'm just gonna use my e.l.f. powder brush. This is going to be a little bit of a like, I don't know how it's going to go, just in the bronze bit. It actually goes on quite well. I have hair in my mouth. Anyways. I'm just Okay. Hey, Bubby. Share that out. Anyway, next thing. Stapling brush, Real Techniques. Using this for this blush. Now, it reminds me of Orgasm by Peachy Earth. I'm just dabbing that on apples of my cheeks and taking it up my face. Like that. You don't really need a highlight because, as you can tell, because it's got the gold in it. Yeah, so and then just going like that. Then for bottom lash line, Scandaleyes Mascara. Don't know how this is gonna go, but I have really long bottom lashes, as you can tell. And oh my god, putting my makeup on has stopped that from watering. So yeah, brows. So I'm gonna take 04 brunette and my precision accent brush, actually, from Real Techniques. It's this one. Yeah. So going to go like this. I don't like angled brushes for my eyebrows. I don't know why, it just doesn't work. So I'm brushing that on. Now, yes, my son is crying, but that's because he wants attention and he can see my phone because he loves my phone because he can see himself. I know, 6 months old and he's in love with himself. Now, some people might not like the way I do my eyebrows. That's the way I like to do my eyebrows. Everyone has their own way. And it just works for me. Oh my god, 40-minute video. And to brush them out, which I can't find the brush. Oh my god, can't find it at all. Found it. I use this to sort of brush them out. Now to quickly set them. Yeah, baby. Hey, look. Look. Hey, look. Using the e.l.f. wet gloss one. Yeah. And the lip that I did, which I don't normally do lip, but I use the Face Vista Massage Therapy in Torquay. And I did put Blistex on first on the night, but I don't know where it is, so that's a lot. that is that. This is my recreated look. So sorry for Lachlan squaring, and if it looks like I'm discolored, it's the lighting. Swear to God, it looks even. Anyways, wow, I really like how it turned out considering it's my first video. Anyways, I'm just going to quickly blend this top bit out. Done. Because you don't want any really harsh lines, but this is the look. And that is that.